We are seeing a rule enacted that I don't think we've ever seen in the history of the A-League, as far as I'm aware at least. My name is Lockie, this is Coast Watch Football, and we've got some breaking news here that I wanted to break down with you guys, and I think we should talk about it. This has sort of just come out in the last hour or so. This is regarding the Newcastle Jets matchup with Sydney FC tonight in the A-League men's competition. And this article has just come out this afternoon from the Newcastle Jets executive chairman. And it's been spoken about in the last couple of days how the Jets camp have been hit with COVID cases. And as it's stated here in the article, they're missing the starting striker, so Beckham Mikladadzi, a winger and defender, and two of our three goalkeepers, they say here. Duncan remains COVID-free, however, is still returning from injury and not 100% fit. So potentially their three goalkeepers not available for this game. As we read down the article, though, this is where it gets really interesting, and I would love to get your guys' thoughts on it. It's quite interesting to see whether this is really going to, this could well affect some of the matches that we have to play. There's a month and a half or so left to play in this A-League season. So this is where it gets really interesting, talking about postponements of matches. Basically, it says here that if a club requests a match to be postponed, but it is not possible for a match to be played at a later date, the match will be declared as a no-result match. Now, I've been watching the A-League since it started when I was a kid, and I can't remember this ever happening. I mean, this season in recent years, we're so used to postponements now. It's such a common event, especially this season. It's been super regular, not just with in regards to COVID. But they've drawn the line here, the APL. They've absolutely drawn the line here and have said that, as you can see, with a final series scheduled for May 13, it is made clear to us that there'll be no opportunity for the match to be rescheduled to another date in the regular season. This is it. They're drawing the line. There's no extension of the season. I think they have pushed finals back a week in order to just get all the fixtures in. But this is it. They just yesterday, Thursday, they released the full fixture list from the remainder of the regular season. And they do not want to budge at all, whether regardless of any postponements. And it goes on to say here, this gets really interesting once again across the whole competition. The APL is now determined that any new postponement that occurs due to COVID will be declared as a no result. It's really remarkable. It really, really is. Whilst Jets versus Sydney FC match is unfortunately the first instance of this regulation being applied, we have been advised that moving forward, it will be the case for any club that experiences significant COVID disruption. So this is the first time that we're sort of really seeing it come into effect. They've said here, they've gone on to say that they will be playing the match tonight. It's going to be really fascinating to see what sort of team they line up with. I mean, it's just been stated here they're missing, so we imagine starting strikers referring to Beckham Mikladadzi, a winger and a defender. Obviously, missing goalkeepers is a concerning thing, and it actually goes on down to say here, you can check all this out on the Newcastle Jets website. Down here it says, due to COVID, the club is currently has no reserve A-League goalkeepers available. We're still in the process of trying to clear the way for a keeper from the Northern New South Wales NPL club to join the Jets for one match and act as a reserve keeper. This is not yet resolved, and it is, what is it? It's 3:48 p.m. right now from when I'm recording this. The match kicks off in a few hours. It's incredible. It's a shambles. We have to be honest. That's all we can say. This is just an absolute mess. I mean, at the same time, I guess it is like out of our hands now. Like if COVID is still affecting these clubs and to the point where they can't play, I mean, what can we do? But a lot of people I've seen just, the words coming out online are upset about this and the APL's decision and, how could they not push the season back further? I think they've just been pushed and pushed and pushed to the line. And there is a sense now you get from the APL that not that they don't care. I don't want to go as far as say that, but they just want to get over the line. They just want to get this season over the line and hope they can shuffle on to next season when hopefully for everyone involved, it can be a lot more, the whole situation will be a lot more calm and contained and relaxed and not have to deal with so many postponements like this. But this is really remarkable. So again, any new postponement due to COVID will be declared as a no result. So before, of course, I mean, we were seeing postponements, left, right, and center. I mean, there was some weeks there where we only got one game going ahead from a weekend because so many clubs were postponing due to COVID. And now we're seeing it pick up again. I mean, with Newcastle Jets picking up some cases now. I mean, it's worrying. And you think whether it's going to affect other clubs real soon as well, which what happened earlier on in the year, in the back end of December and January. But this is insane, man. And just to think that on the ladder, what we could potentially see is teams not playing an even number of games, and especially for a side like Newcastle Jets, who desperately need to win this game, who need points, who need games in order to make the top 6. How does this make us feel as fans, as people who are passionate about this league and want to maintain the integrity of this league? How are we meant to respond to this? This is really bizarre. I don't know if I can come to the end of the season. It's going to be weird, so bizarre, looking at a table where teams aren't playing. Like, my Central Coast Mariners are in a fight for the top 6. What happens if my Central Coast Mariners finish in the top 6 and I see a few teams who have played a few games less? It would be a bizarre feeling. It wouldn't feel like we actually earned it. It wouldn't feel like a proper season, a proper professional football season. This is a professional league, and this is an absolute mess that we're in right now. Guys, we'd love to get your thoughts on this, so drop your comments down below. I had to make a video on this because I'm just gobsmacked in terms of the fact that this has really become a thing. No result in this day and age. So yeah, we'd love to get your thoughts, guys. And I mean, if you want to show your support as well, you can hit the like button on this video. My name is Lockie, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.